There you go.
Thanks. Yeah.
I was gonna just water it.
Oh, no, it's fine.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Can we get those mics?
Yeah, the mic.
Thanks.
So, Mark, you wanted these through the shirt or is it out? Okay, out. Got it.
Mine can just go over. Yeah, okay.
So you like the hoodie?
Yeah.
I actually, I didn't see it.
What are you talking about?
My card got declined.
Dude, I told you to renew that like a month ago.
No, I changed the card providers, and I thought that it would transfer. I thought the funds would transfer automatically. I didn't know you had to transfer automatically.
You gotta call them.
Well, I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh. So you didn't see it?
Well, no.
Okay. Great. That's great. We're reviewing it today.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that you had to call ahead and unlock it. I just thought that it's 2018. I thought they would transfer automatically.
Okay, whatever.
What do you think about it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. Okay. I bought the wrong ticket. I went and saw the wrong movie. I didn't even realize I was in the wrong movie. It was halfway through Paddington 2.
Paddington 2?
Dude, I don't know, okay?
We're reviewing Black Panther.
I thought it was a new costume, man. Like Black Panther's new costume. You know, a little bear.
Was it good?
Hey. Yeah.
Thanks. I don't think we can review this movie.
What do you mean?
Neither of us saw it.
Okay, look. We'll just wing it. It'll be fine. Just do it off the cuff.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no. Everybody's seen it already. We'll just keep it high level. Be good. Be good.
All right.
Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to B Movie Reviews.
The B stands for brothers.
That's right. I'm Noah.
And I'm Graham.
We're a couple of brothers who live watching movies. What do we got this week, Graham?
Well, this week, a very special movie indeed. Highly requested. I think you guys know it. Black Panther.
Yeah, that's right. Black Panther is probably the biggest movie in the country. People were looking forward to it for a long time. It's finally here. We are so stoked to finally review it because we absolutely saw it this week. And I can't wait. So I think without further ado, let's get into it. All right, Graham, so Black Panther. Let's just start at a 30,000-foot view. What were your general thoughts?
You know, wow.
I was pretty amazed at everything that it accomplished.
Just things that it said, things that it wasn't afraid to show. I mean, what were your thoughts in terms of sort of the visuals and content in that sense?
You know, it's hard to put into words, and I think you said it. It's just, I left the theater thinking, wow, you know, just...
Oh, definitely. Same.
Just wow, and you know, you've seen what people are saying about it. I definitely had the same thoughts and feelings, and I think that there's a lot here that is going to be really really important.
Right. Well, there's a lot to kind of discover, you know, as you go along.
It's
right?
discovery. It's a journey, and it's similar to the journey that T'Challa goes on.
Sure.
You know, talk about the journey that he takes, and how that kind of develops from where he's at in the beginning of the movie to the end.
Well, you know, Noah, you got me there because that's a tough one. Boy, does this journey just
Weave and wind.
I mean, talk about character arcs. I have never seen a movie where a character is so conflicted, so tried, and just gone through so much hardship, and really at the same time struggling with his inner self, yet has pressure on him to spring forth and become what he's destined to be. And I think Black Panther just does such a good job of
showing maybe what that life is like, what people in society feel.
So what are your thoughts on the pressures that drive T'Challa to fulfill his character arc?
Yeah, I think, you know, he's definitely under pressure, both metaphorically and physically. We talk about that one scene when he's I mean, there's physical pressure that he's feeling. You know, he's trying to
you're there and you feel that. You really do.
And I think that is something that's interesting,
to say the least.
Graham, I wanted to specifically ask you, what were your thoughts about some of the casting choices? You know, a lot of news was made when we found out that this movie was going to be having almost entirely black cast.
Definitely, yeah.
Big news. And of course, there were some starring roles. You had, Chadwick Boseman and of course Michael B. Jordan. But
Definitely.
what did you think about Forrest Whitaker's role?
Forrest Whitaker, you gotta love him, man. Honestly, every movie I see this guy in, I'm in awe. Not only does he deliver emotionally, but the characters that he plays, especially in this film, just stand out.
Yeah, what was it about his character that you liked?
Funny you should mention that. Specifically,
I really liked his acting in this movie.
Andy Serkis. We see him a lot. In a lot of movies, actually.
You don't usually see him. Hey.
Yeah, that's true.
But
he does so much. I think he's got a producer credit on this movie. I think he has a writing credit. He also clearly has an acting credit as well.
yeah.
I mean, tell me about his character. What is his role in this movie, and what is the driving force that he just right in there and really causes a whole lot of mayhem, it seems.
Yep. He's got the producing credit, he's got the writing credit, and obviously the costume credit, that's a big one for Andy.
But you want to see Serkis, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his character in this movie is just dynamic, and we finally get to see Serkis in his element. He clearly cares about the craft of acting, and
So
this
much.
character finally is expanded upon, and I'm just, thankfully we'll see him in many more Marvel movies to come.
Well, Andy Serkis, this movie is great. What I loved about this performance particularly, it's so different, such a contrast to his previous roles. You saw him in Apes, you saw him in Gollum, you saw him in King Kong. Those are the types of characters he's always playing. And in this movie, he's just a really respectable Englishman. Occasionally he'll bust in some doors and go, "Hello, governor. Hello, Bobby." But overall, just a respectable Englishman.
Yeah, he's South African in this movie.
Hello, Bobby. They say that.
No. What's always fun in reviewing movies is kind of picking out your favorite scene of the film. What happened in your favorite scene?
My favorite scene. Oof. That's, I hate when you ask me that question.
Yeah, but what was it?
I mean, what can I say? That battle was great.
Yeah, which one?
The one, you know what I'm talking about, the big one,
Big one.
Yep, just you had the fighting, the choreography I thought particularly was great. I loved that they used almost all practical effects. I thought that was such a unique touch, kind of a throwback to the original, the days from the old Hulk movies where they painted the men green, and in here they painted the rhinos a certain color. They had everything on set. Really added so much texture to the movie. Really, my favorite scene was kind of towards the end, encompassing all of that together, and you just have that fight, and you have T'Challa and fighting Kill Fighter, and they come together and they just clash. I mean, what did you think about that scene?
Yeah, that scene was next to none when it comes to scenes that I have seen in Marvel movies. I did like other scenes too. I had a big appreciation for the downhill skiing scene.
I did not expect that.
That was something else, but it was cool. It was good.
I thought it was different. Something for Ryan Coogler to do. Really straight out of left field.
Yep.
I love when new directors are able to kind of hit you with the 1-2. You're still reeling from the first punch.
Yeah.
Out comes another one. I mean, before that,
you had this scene with Forrest Whitaker, and the other guy, and together they were portraying this mighty being.
Yeah.
That you didn't see it. Next we're skiing.
Yeah, they're skiing, and then at the bottom, Black Panther hits that jump. He goes off, sticks the landing, and then he had that clever line. He turns, he says to his family, "I need help!" And I still get chills thinking about that song that they kept playing in the movie. Man.
Yeah, which one?
It was a new cat in town. It would start out with that bass line, just
Yeah,
it's really low.
Yeah,
But then the drums would come in,
Yeah.
In the vocals, man.
Yay!
The chorus, like, there's a new cat in town. Said, who's that cat going round? Something like that. I mean, we're not doing it justice, of course.
Yeah.
Every time it came in, it was like, I mean, next to Lion King, I don't know that there's any soundtrack that's quite as moving as this one was.
And I'll be darned if Kendrick Lamar doesn't win a Grammy for that song.
Oh, that was Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I think it's time to review the film. You know, what'd you give it? 5 stars. What do you think?
It's a 5 in my book.
I mean, how do you give it anything less than 5?
It would be a
stars.
crime against humanity, as they say.
It just
don't
wouldn't be right.
understand. Yeah.
I mean, the fact that the movie even got made, if they just said, hey, we made the movie, you can't see it. We threw it away, the only copy, I'd say 5 stars.
Yeah.
It would almost be better if nobody could see it, you know?
Right.
And if, you know, everybody's seen it now, but if nobody saw it, then we'd all be in the same boat of nobody saw it. I mean, we saw it, but you know,
We did, yeah.
it's just the idea of Black Panther that matters.
Right.
And
yes.
it's just such an accomplishment, right?
You know, I wish that I hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
I wish that I had no idea what this movie was about. I wish I was making everything up and I could go in and see it again fresh.
Yeah.
I wish nothing more.
Yeah. I mean, it's just too bad that we both got tickets and it's over and we'll never get to see it for the first time again.
What a tragedy.
Well, I guess that about wraps it up for us. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us for another review. This has been B Movie Reviews.
The B stands for brothers.
That's right. I'm Noah,
And I'm Graham.
and you know, just want to say that this is really great. This is a movie that I think we both were really looking forward to, like all of you. It's great that we've all finally seen it and that it's finally here. You know, it's just something really special.
Sure is. I mean,
It's so great. So great. So
it was really a treat to see this in the theater twice.
yeah. I mean, once would have been enough, but
Just once is enough, but twice is just overwhelming,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah. So you know, join us next week as we continue to review films. Next up's Paddington 2.
And feel free to leave some comments. Tell us how we did, what you want us to review next. Feel free to, you know, maybe even leave the link for the movie down there in the comments.
Just, you know, if you want to just comment, you know, what your favorite scene was, maybe, you know, what your favorite scene was, and then maybe like the scene after that too, just the scene-by-scene breakdown.
Quick synopsis would be nice.
You know, I mean, just for the people who haven't seen
it.
it, and they don't care about spoilers, you know, that'd be really cool.
We'd appreciate it. Just looking out for the other members of the community.
That's right.
And all that, so.
All right, guys. Thanks again.
It's been a pleasure.
Peace out. Do you want to see it today?
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Maybe like 3 o'clock. I mean, like a dinner at 6 o'clock, but it doesn't matter.
Mark, is this off? All right.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We don't like any theater. I just want to see it. I just want to see the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I have a thing later, but I could probably do that. I was hoping to see it as well. I didn't expect my card to.
Just look it up real quick.
He declined. I can't believe that they... When you switch a service, shouldn't they just transfer your funds automatically? I think I might switch back now, honestly. I'm kind of peeved about that.
Well, sold out everywhere.
So many times I recall throughout this movie, busts in there, you know, and go, hello, puppet, hello.
Okay, alright, well here, we've seen him in Apes,
Yeah.
right? We've seen him in Lord of the Rings, he's Gollum, right? We King Kong, right?
Yeah.
He's always playing animals. Okay, Andy Serkis, everybody loves him. I mean, we've seen him in Apes, okay? We've seen him in King Kong.
Yeah.
We've seen him in Gollum. He's playing these characters that are
Sorry.
All right, it's all right. This movie just.